Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the Butterlord and this is The Legend of Zelda for the NES. I've been waiting to do this one for a bit now, and I feel like I'm finally ready. I'm excited because like a lot of people, I'm a Zelda fan. The Legend of Zelda. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided into 8 units to hide from Ganon. She was captured. Go find the 8 units. Link! Save her! And these are just all the items and stuff. We got the lore. Alright, so. Elimination mode. Just to make sure. We're going as our signature. Wait, no. That is ear piercing, and I hate it. Virik. Tally ho, Virik. Let's go. So yeah, Zelda time. I'm really looking. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. A stick. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a while. I wanted to do it last month because, back in the day I was a big fan of Normal Boots and all those guys, and I wanted to do it for Zelda month, but had some issues last month that made it difficult to record anything. But we're back. It's deep in December, and I'm ready. Ow. Stopwatch! Yay! So, what is our first goal? Dungeon? Well, our first goal, primarily, is we get money. We need to get a candle. 5 rupees, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. This is gonna be interesting. Because I'm not very good at the first Zelda game. They're a bit harder than most people may think. Especially the old ones. I'm not talking just about 2. 2 is going to be an exercise in pain once I get to that. But, 1 though, this is going to be interesting to say the least. You know. Alright. 12 rupees, let's go. I don't quite remember where everything is, but I'm gonna try. And it has begun. Oh yeah, we have to make sure to hit reset as we save the game. We're gonna have real save issues with this if we do it like, Yep, we gotta make sure to hold that power button down. Wherever it is. Wait, no, it's reset. Buy something, will ya? I have no money. Alright. Run around. Trying to get money, just like real life. I have no goals. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running around in my green sack. And I am desperately looking for any kind of money. I have no idea how to talk about this, but you know, I guess in the meantime, while we acquire gains, I'll just kind of go over my history with the franchise because I don't know what else to talk about. My first Zelda game was actually Skyward Sword. I was 7 when that game came out, and my dad had it on the Wii. He actually gave me his copy, which I don't think that was later. I played it at his house. I found it interesting. And I think that might have been a year or 2 after Skyward Sword had first come out. So about 2012 to 2013. Cut to 2014, I remember that. And my parents are taking me to Walmart because I had done something good, and they were gonna give me a game or whatever, basically, as a gift, as a present. As a reward would be the best term. So, I had to make the difficult choice as... How old would I would have been, like, 10? Yeah, 10-year-old me. 9 to 10-year-old me. Whether I wanted... Because the reason I went to the store was because I wanted to get the Cars playset for Disney Infinity. That's why I went to Walmart, is because I wanted to get the Cars, like, story pack playset thing. And while we're there, I played on the Wii U demo device, you know, how they'll have it like GameStop, the consoles that you can use for demo purposes. And they'll have a trial run for some of them. And one of the trials they had on there was for the Wind Waker remaster on Wii U. So I played that. And I thought, holy shit, it's Zelda with pirates. I need this. So I had to make the difficult call whether I wanted the Cars playset or Zelda. I chose Zelda, and I made the right call. Ah, shit. I played the crap out of that game when after I got it. I played Wind Waker HD a lot, and it was... Wind Waker is probably my favorite Zelda game. It's really hard because I have fond memories of that Majora's Mask with the remaster, even though the original is... I kind of prefer the original. The remaster's not bad, so... But, yeah, I have fond memories of that. I like Ocarina of Time decently. Twilight Princess. I think if you were to ask me what I thought the best Zelda game was, excluding Breath of the Wild, because... I'm gonna say it, I think Breath of the Wild isn't really much of a Zelda game. It's a Zelda game, yeah, but it doesn't have a lot of the things I recognize with the franchise, I guess, aside from, like, narrative. Dungeons don't really exist in Breath of the Wild. Boss fights don't really exist in Breath of the Wild. Items are in abundance, and they aren't... It's not that it's a bad game, or I don't like it. I like Breath of the Wild, it's just not really much of a Zelda game to me. I feel more about Breath of the Wild like it's a Zelda spin-off. You know what I mean? Like, it's a Hyrule Warriors kind of deal. And also, if you don't like Hyrule Warriors, please unsubscribe, because that game is tight, and I will not have any blasphemy saying it's not. I love Hyrule Warriors. It's not a Zelda game, but I love Hyrule Warriors. I'd argue that's probably the best Musou game. I don't really care for them that much, they're alright, but I do seriously love Hyrule Warriors and think that its handling of how it does the Zelda universe in that style is beyond perfect. They got the Definitive Edition basically has every character you could possibly want as a playable character with a moveset. I honestly think they could have just kept adding more content to the game and it would have just kept getting better. Like some kind of 7 Sages DLC or something would be awesome. Also, this is Dungeon 1. I don't think we need the candle yet, but this also should give us enough money to get the candle, which we really do need. So, yeah, my first Zelda game I technically owned was Wind Waker, followed by Skyward Sword like a few months later. I can't quite remember. But I also love Skyward Sword. If you were to ask me what I objectively thought the best Zelda game was, aside from Breath of the Wild, which, like I said, I don't really count that as one, at least not in the traditional ranking, because it's so wildly different in terms of how its gameplay works, and its progression system is. I would say Twilight Princess is probably the best Zelda game. I feel like it has the most in-depth kind of dungeon design and world, if that makes any sense. I think the dungeons in that game are generally really good. I can't think of any bad dungeon from Skyward Sword, and I can only think of, like, good aspects of it. The closest I can think to a bad dungeon would probably be the Sky City, where you fight Argarok, the dragon guy. That's the closest I think to a bad dungeon in that game, but it's not because it's actually bad, it's just a little tedious. Whereas, I like Ocarina of Time, and as legendary as that game is, I think it's very empty feeling for me. It doesn't really have much going on aside from the dungeons, and you can kind of say that about most of the Zelda games, but like, if you play, let's say, Link to the Past, there are so many, you could argue there are side quests in that game, but it's mostly just getting, like, heart pieces and shit. Like, very two-step process kind of deals. But at least it makes it interesting. Like, you have things like the guy with the lockpick expert, you know? I can't remember if he's recorded for a dungeon, but you got, like, the lockpick guy. You have the kid who gives you the bug net. For some reason. There's actually, like, side shit going on, and it makes the world feel a lot more in-depth. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. I don't know what that means, old man. But that's the thing. With Ocarina of Time, most of its heart pieces are just, like, very, like, dirt holes in the overworld, and it's kind of boring. You do have side quest stuff, like Viggoron's knife, Viggoron's sword, getting that, and, you know... shit, where's some of the other side quests in that game? I can't think of anything else that's like a side quest, a full-on side quest like that gives you something. No, the tunics are all required. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything. Well, we got... Okay, I saw that key, but I want to know what's up here. Oh yeah, the bow's in this dungeon too, that's what I forgot. But yeah, so... yeah, I generally think that Ocarina of Time's a weird game for me because aesthetically, it's my favorite. I love the way Ocarina of Time looks, I love the design of the world, I love the dungeon. I love the dungeon design in that game too. I was gonna say I kinda like the water temple. I like it on an aesthetic level. Jabu Jabu's Belly, I think, is a neat idea for a dungeon, and I really like that. The only dungeon in the first game I don't like is Dodongo's Cavern, just because I think it's really boring. Everything else is pretty cool, though. Come on, get over here, bat. But yeah. But, you know, that's got, like, the Shadow Temple, you know, inside the Deku Tree is an interesting idea. Jabu Jabu's... I just realized that 2 out of the 3 Spiritual Stone dungeons take place inside of a godlike entity, which is a very strange coincidence. But, yeah. I very much like the first... I like Ocarina of Time's design, in terms of how it both looks, and I like the game. The dungeon layout and stuff, and the boss fights are usually really good in that game, too. The only thing... But like I said, Ocarina of Time feels kind of empty to me, and I can't really say it's my favorite because of that. Comparatively, Majora's Mask, on the other hand, has so much going on in its world that I love that game for a lot of the same reasons most people do. Aesthetically, it's amazing, and it's such a different take on Zelda with how dark that game is. Shit. But the dungeon design is generally, I'd say, pretty good. The first temple's not bad. Kind of standard in Majora's Mask, the Woodland Temple. Okay, let me take that back. The dungeons in Majora's Mask, the more I think about it, are kind of shit. Except for Stone Tower. And honestly, it's kind of a situation where the first dungeon's mediocre, the second dungeon's a pain in the ass, the third dungeon is god-awful. Then you have Stone Tower, which is like, that's where all the effort went into. It's like, you'll get one super amazing dungeon, but you gotta suffer through the others to get to it. Which is kind of hilarious the more I think about it. It's like, you have to pay a toll to do Stone Tower. Aside from that, though, like, the side quest stuff in that game, all the different items you can get, as someone who really, really likes all the different items you can get in Zelda games, I love that one. Because I thought the masks were super, super cool. And in particular, I was obsessed with the idea in that game of, like, the different transformation masks. I thought that was the neatest thing. And it's the main reason why I wanted a remake of Majora's Mask, was when I found out you could become like a Goron and Deku and shit. I thought that was amazing. And you're dead. Aquamentus. Weakest of Zelda bosses. They won't all be this easy. And we have the first Triforce. Excellent. From here, we now just have to go to a shop and we can get the candle, which is going to allow us to start just acquiring all kinds of shit. So, I don't even remember where one is, but we're just gonna run. We're making a run for it if we can manage. Oh, that's right, there's one like a couple screens over here. Come on. No. Hi. And I ran straight into that. That's incredible of me. But yes, I do think that Twilight Princess, in terms of its design, probably the best one. I think Ocarina of Time is very good, but it's even for its time, I still think that Link to the Past is better. Not even a super big Link to the Past fan. I only moderately enjoyed Link to the Past. If I'm correct, there is a burnable bush down here. Obviously not here. We can't burn the rocks, but we can burn. We go over here. We're back where we started, and if we go one screen over, one of these. The issue is I can't remember which one. I think it's, well, yeah, the flame's kind of a pain. Especially because it's gonna be a bit before we get the red candle. Okay, that didn't work. So, every time, there's two versions of the candle. There's the red candle and the blue candle. The red candle you have to get in a dungeon. The blue candle, you have to buy, and the blue candle is significantly weaker. Son of a bitch, where is this bush? Okay. Not there. Rip. Alright. Back we go. Where? I'm not gonna stop until I burn this bush. There we go. You suck so hard. Well, we managed to figure out one square. That's a small victory. Now if we go over here, that's gonna require a power bracelet. I think. The main reason I can remember where a lot of this stuff is actually because of Hyrule Warriors Adventure Mode. But I can't remember everything. I think there's a bombable wall here. Should be like right here, kind of. There it is. It's a secret to everybody. $30, that's pretty good. Alright. This has a shop, and there's probably a secret here, but I don't know where it is. No. I'm pretty sure every square in this game has a secret, I just can't quite remember. I think I know where this is, though. Is it? No, wait, it's the very corner. I think. That's kind of the thing with Zelda, it's... Come on. There we go. Not as bad as the other shops are, but... I mean, if you say so. So the question is, where is... Not there. We'll come back to that one later, because I can't remember. Okay. Now here, on the other hand, this is kind of easier to figure out. If we can, you know, survive the Octoroks. Boy, I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok. Definitely not that bush. We try. I ain't making that okay, never mind. Nope. Nope, it's neither, and we're dead. Alright. Sorry, just doing a time check, and... Let's see. Okay. I know there's a birdable bush on that stretch, I just can't remember exactly where it is. And I really do not want to do the full stretch of bush. Okay. Dodge. Miss me with that fireball. No. Alright. We're swooping back in for another round of napalm, boys. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. There. Alright then. Nice. Village has been located. Oh, gee, what do I want? Single-use medicine or more health? Never pick the medicine in this scenario. Oh. Okay. Well, that's actually really good, because I think I remember where we can get the white sword. I think. And we are definitely going to want the white sword. I do remember where we can get our heart piece, though. If I remember how to get to it. Okay, yeah, if we can go down here, we should be good. Alright. Yeah, I think this is it. Die! There we go. Alright, it's about here. There we go. We need to stock up on heart containers as fast as we can so we can get the white sword. Which will do us a lot better than the shitty little stick we have. Also, I think there's a money-making game around here. I definitely remember there's a door repair charge somewhere here. And we ain't opening that. Ever. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you did. I've been the Butterlord. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.